Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my new video, and instead of the Pokemon Theta Emerald, I'm going to be recording about my top 10 favorite Pokemon. So, without further ado, let us begin this. Alright, so number 10 is Lucario. Lucario, the Aura Pokemon, is one of my favorite or all-time favorite Pokemon. My favorite fighting type is Lucario. And the fun fact about Lucario is that in my first ever playthrough of my Pokemon Platinum, the first time I ever got a Sinnoh game was I actually encountered a Riolu. Not encountered, like Riley gave this egg to me, and I went to my friend's house and saw a Lucario on his team, and I asked, dude, where did you get this? I need to have it. And he said, oh, Riley, have you talked to Riley before? And he said yes, and I also found out that, and that's when I found out that I can actually get a Riolu from that egg, which will further evolve into Lucario. And also, after I got a Lucario, I was pretty happy. But then, the best thing happened. Against the champion Cynthia, Lucario was successfully my last Pokemon, but also was able to critical hit a Garchomp with an extreme speed, which ended the battle and making Lucario one of my all-time favorites. Number 9 is Venusaur. I won't give much of an explanation on Venusaur because I guess you guys already know from my few previous videos that I do like Venusaur a lot. It was the first starter that I ever chose during my Fire and Leaf Green playthrough, and also became one of my all-time favorites. It just looks so badass. Like Venusaur, I think is quite underrated because sometimes people tell how ugly it looks. And after it got a good Mega and the ability Thick Pad, it became a crazy OP in Ubers. Actually, no, in competitive battling, and also became one of my all-time favorites because of this one reason. Venusaur is awesome. Number 8 is Ampharos. Ampharos is one of my favorite electric types, also, or possibly my most favorite electric type. First of all, it is a good combination of cute and strong. Ampharos was my first ever electric type that I ever used wait. I don't remember honestly, like, okay, let's just, let me just think. Okay, I did not make a script for this video. Yes, I'm an idiot. Before anyone says I'm an idiot, I am not, okay? Ampharos is one of my favorite electric type Pokemon, also my 8th favorite electric type. Possibly, Ampharos is my first ever electric type. Yes, I played Gold and Silver before Fire and Leaf Green came out. I never played Pokemon Red and Blue also because those games suck, that's all I can say. But honestly, Ampharos, after that only I used Jolteon, but that's a story for another time. But now let's concentrate on Ampharos. Ampharos is just so plain awesome. I can't understand how it's able to maintain this good, like, its awesome nature. Like, it's adorable, like, but it's also so cool. Like, you can. It's just fantastic. Like, even in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Ampharos was one of my favorite Pokemon, or most probably my MVP in that playthrough, because it was just so good. I swept Red Pikachu even without the help of my Dawn fan that I had in that team. I swept it. Like a Signal Beam critical hit. What? Yo, you are a madman, Ampharos, bruh. And after that, like, Charizard, Blastoise, Lapras were just easy sweeps, and for the other two, Venusaur and Snorlax, it was taking care of my other two members, which you will meet later on. You do not need to worry. The next entry is going to be one of the members who took down one of the Pokemon. So I guess that's all I need to say about. Number 7 is Heracross. During Ampharos' history, I told you about a Pokemon that helped me in defeating Snorlax, right? Yeah, but this is the Pokemon. Heracross is the Pokemon. Rhino the Heracross. I still remember him. He was one of my most valuable members. Rhino helped me a lot in my playthrough, especially against Whitney and her most annoying Pokemon that you guys probably know. That is AKA our stupid Miltank. Just be back, guys. I have a moment to. Okay, I'm back. Just thinking about the nightmares that I had with Brittany. Nope. I'm mad with that girl. But also not. You know why? Because of Heracross. Heracross was one of my best members in the entire game. It's because against Whitney and most annoying normal types, Heracross was a perfect counter. I had to just break a Miltank once and it was gone. That's it. Her entire team was just useless by that point of time. One thing I hate about Whitney is that why the heck does she have a Pokemon that has over 490 base stat to at such an early level? Like, that's just bullcrap. I can't even understand what the heck is wrong with Whitney, but that's not the topic here. It's Heracross. Heracross, as you guys can see from the picture, it is just wow. Like Ampharos, it is a mixture of cuteness but also badassness. It is able to maintain its awesome composure but also looking cute. And yes, it is cute, but not in real life though. If I saw a Heracross in real life, then oh my god, I would be running like crazy. I said crazy. Alright, so number 6 is Arcanine. Arcanine actually is a cool dog. That's all. Wait, what? You want to hear more? Of course okay, I'm just joking here, guys. Arcanine is one of my favorites. Is also one of my all-time favorites. It's because it looks pretty cool. That I will definitely tell. It's also called as a legendary Pokemon, and it's just a majestic, beautiful, awesome, and adorable. Of course it's adorable. It's a dog, guys. Come on, dogs are adorable. Who doesn't have a dog in this world? Okay, maybe I don't. But that's why I like Arcanine. Okay, you guys may not understand that. That's because since I don't own a dog, I really want to own one, yes. So I already decided that if I'm going to be owning a dog, I'll name that thing Robert. And that's what I always name an Arcanine. Arcanine just is like the representation of a dog that I want to own. And it's also just pretty cool looking. Like, come on, it's a fire dog. Dogs combined with fire typing is just pretty cool. Like, come on, guys. For example, Solgaleo is a cat. What am I talking about? Shut up, you're just being mad. But Arcanine, I mean, come on, guys. It's Arcanine. Who doesn't like Arcanine? It's one of the best Gen 1 fire type Pokemon. Even I've used Arcanine in my playthrough, but I had to sacrifice 5,000. Just like I had to sacrifice 5,000 cons for just the TM35 of Flamethrower for this thing. But after that, I evolved it, and it was the best. That's basically why I like Arcanine. Most of my Pokemon in this in this list are definitely those. Okay, guys, sorry I got cut off for a minute. That was just my mother called me for some work. But most of the Pokemon in this list are those that have a sentimental attachment to, especially like Arcanine, or those Pokemon that I've used one point or another in a playthrough. Arcanine is a perfect example of that Pokemon. Of course, everyone loves it, and everyone should protect this adorable doggy. Right, Arcanine? Oh, you're so adorable. Look at that little face of yours. Oh, wait, sorry, that's my mother calling me. I'll be back. Alright, so number 5 is Samurott. Samurott is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon, just like most of the Pokemon. Yeah, I'm saying that a lot of times. I should probably control that. I'm so sorry, guys. Please forgive me. Please don't subscribe for my channel. It's a really good video. Please like it and subscribe it too. Okay, whatever. But Samurott is my favorite water type Pokemon of all time. It's the first Pokemon that I ever chose during Black 2 and White 2. Yes, I played Black 2 and White 2 before Black and White. Okay, yes, guys, I'm a late Pokemon gamer. Yes, that is true, but still, I love it. And Samurott is a perfect example of this. You know, sometimes I really find it sad seeing that a Samurott is trashed all around, because people seem to hate it for some strange reason. Like, one thing I can understand is, why do you guys hate Samurott for no reason? It is cool looking. It's an Otter Samurai. Why do you hate it? Because it's quadrupedal? Do you hate it because it has mustache? Arizo? Yes, I am telling that to you. Even though I'm a faithful subscriber, just telling this, Arizo, please don't hate Samurott for no reason. It's good in the way it is. Why do people hate it? Maybe it's because it's quadrupedal. I don't care about that fact. I love it because of how helpful it was. You know, I'll tell you a story. Once upon a time, Blade and his Samurott went to fight Iris, the champion of the Pokemon League, and Samurott goddamn swept her entire team mercilessly. Yes, that's what happened. I had such a fun time with this Pokemon. Like, Samurott was merciless to her. Like, Archeops, gone. Aggron, no chance. Lapras, you wanna hit the thunder? You're not gonna hit a thunder. Druddigon, one shot. Hydreigon, also one shot. Haxorus, what do you mean? That's Haxorus. Kill my Samurott. Okay, no. Okay, yes, Haxorus may have been the only Pokemon that was able to defeat Samurott, but that's because he set up a lot of Dragon Tethers, and I sent out my Flying type Sigilyph to take care of that. But other than that, Samurott was especially good in the Pokemon League, especially against Iris. Sweeping 5 of her members without taking any health damage is just an achievement in my eyes. Like, seriously, that was just a merciless. I could have easily swept her entire team with just Samurott, but Haxorus had set up a Dragon Dance and miraculously, for some strange reason, survived Ice Beam and also swept Samurott after that with a Stab D-Claw. But who cares about that? When you got the Pokemon who was able to sweep 5 Pokemon of Iris' team without taking. Now, number 4 is Haxorus. Haxorus is my favorite Dragon-type Pokemon and my 4th favorite Pokemon, also my favorite Unova Pokemon. Haxorus has taken a special spot in my heart because I actually was able to somehow, I actually got an Axew in my Black playthrough where I actually chose Serperior as my starter, but that's another story. Haxorus was one of my best members because Alder had been very difficult. And when I mean very difficult, seriously difficult. Like, that was a time where I did not have Haxorus. Like, I was really, I lost to him a lot of times. Because my team wasn't good. So I needed to get a new Pokemon that could actually defeat Alder. But it was difficult bonding with a Pokemon that literally had no literally you never used in your playthrough at all. Like, that's really difficult to bond with. I encountered Axew at I don't remember where do you get Axew at Black? I can't remember that right now, guys. But I did encounter it and caught it and named him Axe. I did evolve him into Haxorus, and then I remember. Oh wait, Iris had one before, so this is what evolves into Haxorus. Oh, okay. And after getting after learning Dragon Dance, I went to the league, and. Oh my god, this was. Oh my god, it was a beautiful massacre. Oh my god, so cool. Haxorus, that's how I bonded with Haxorus. Haxorus swept through the entire league alone without breaking a sweat. Like, what? How do you get such rare moments? Like, honestly, guys. How can you even guys see such a good moment at times? Like, you see a Haxorus just sweeping through the entire league without mercy. Like, that doesn't happen every single time. Oh my god. Chantel, gone. I don't remember most of the Grimsley, gone. The Psychic Lillieford, remember, gone. And the fighting one also gone, I guess. Maybe. Alder, no problem. And peace out, nerd. Jet says, what do you want from me? You wanna die? Okay, die. Oh my god. That was one of the best moments ever. And oh my god, like, seriously, guys. I actually was able, I don't know how that happened. I actually destroyed Reshiram. Wait, Reshiram, right? Black, I don't know, remember. Either Reshiram or Zekrom, I don't know that, but yeah, it's Zekrom. I was able to destroy Zekrom without Reshiram Cell. Oh my god. But that was my favorite thing of all. Because I was able to destroy his freaking level 50 legendary with a 52 level Haxorus. Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, Earthquake, and Brick Break was a terrifying combo, and I loved it. Oh my god, this man was so good. And that's why Haxorus became my favorite Dragon type Pokemon. Also my favorite my 4 favorite Pokemon of all time. It was just beautiful. Number 3 is Metagross. You see, this is a story when I first got when I got my first ever game, Pokemon Ruby. I had chosen that's a secret. The start I chose will be a secret though. But I did choose one of the Hoenn starters, and that's all I can tell because I said it was a secret. And I actually did an entire solo run with my starter itself because I was a dumb kid, that I will admit. And when I encountered the champion, that's when I first saw Metagross. I was actually quite impressed by Metagross because it looks so badass, and I really wanted to know where I could get it. So when my friend I saw Beldum in his team, and I asked what this is, and he said when he said this was Metagross' first form, I said, wait, where did you get it? Where did you get it? Please tell me, bro. I'll give you anything. I'll give you anything. Yes, that was my reaction. And he said to me that Steven actually leaves it for you in his house in Moss Deep City. Yeah, Moss Deep City. And I went there, got the Beldum, trained him into a Metagross, but just like Haxor, it was kind of hard bonding with him, so I decided to just test Metagross in the league. And he turned out to be a very good fighter. Metagross put up on his own against Sydney, Phoebe, and Glacier without breaking a sweat. But against Drake and his Salamence and Flygons with Earthquake and Flamethrower respectively, he didn't quite stand quite a chance. Against Steven, though, he did put up another good fight with aggro, especially, but not against his Metagross. His Metagross was just insanely difficult to beat because of Earthquake. But my starter was able to take care of, and Metagross turned out to be one of my favorite. And after that, I started to develop a bond with Metagross. I continuously during various randomizers I started in the past, whenever I saw a Beldum, I caught it, used it, and always named him this one name. He always had this one name that I used to name him, and that name was Decepticon. Honestly, Metagross then after these bondings during these randomizers, and also with using Metagross in my first ever game, Pokemon Ruby, Metagross became one of my all-time favorites. I mean, come on, you guys can't blame me. Just look at his design. This is Metagross, guys. Metagross. Like, come on, who doesn't like him? Who doesn't? Okay, guys, let's be honest. I love Tyranitar. Just guys, look at this guy. Just look at this men's. Look at this men's here. This photo you see, look at the evolution from Larvitar to Pupitar to that monstrous Godzilla rip-off, but still so cool looking monster that is OP and competitor with his Mega. Like, who doesn't love Metagross? Guys, this is, sorry, not Metagross, Tyranitar. The story with me and Tyranitar first began when I played Crystal. Feraligatr was my starter in that, and I actually had a Tauros. And when I fought off to face Red, Tauros was just horrible, guys. Let's just admit it. Tauros is awful. I love it, but it still was really bad. I honestly felt bad for it. So in the game corner, I found out a Larvitar. I further evolved it and found out this is the thing that evolved into Tyranitar. I was quite surprised because I never knew that Tyranitar, this Larvitar, was this thing's final form. I had my cousin brother had a Tyranitar in his liquid crystal. It was a ROM hack, and I was quite surprised to see this thing in my team. So when I fought off to face Red again, Tyranitar turned out to be the bane of Red's existence itself. Like, oh my god, I swept Red with just Tyranitar alone. Yes, even Blastoise, apparently, because Tyranitar miraculously survived a stab Hydro Pump. I don't know how that happened, don't ask me. But after that, from that day onwards, Tyranitar became one of my all-time became my second favorite Pokemon and my favorite pseudo-legendary. Definitely, a salute to Tyranitar. Rocky. Number 1 is my favorite Pokemon of all time, Blaziken. Guys, like, honestly, how far I've come in Pokemon with this one man has been very good. He is one of the main reasons why I was able to defeat Pokemon Ruby. Blaziken, the first starter I ever chose, my favorite Pokemon from Hoenn, my favorite Pokemon of all time, my favorite fire, and also my favorite fighting type Pokemon is none other than my favorite Pokemon of all time, the one, the only, Blaziken. I have a very, very long history with Blaziken. Blaziken, honestly, this Pokemon right here was my first ever Pokemon in Pokemon Ruby. The first starter I ever chose and ever used was Blaziken. First of all, I thought when I chose Torchic, I thought, oh, it's a chick, let's choose it, it's so cute, and I chose it. When I saw Combusken, I was like, oh, okay, I can deal with it, it looks fine, I guess maybe, I'm not sure. But then I saw Blaziken, and I was like, I made the right choice. Blaziken, I still miss him quite a lot. Yeah, I lost my Pokemon Ruby file where I had blazed the Blaziken in. The the first ever Blaziken of his kind. I miss him. That's all I can say, guys. Like, honestly, Blaziken is just a great Pokemon. Some people say that Combusken, oh god, look at Combusken, he's so bad. And Torchic, oh, he's so cute. And Blaziken, one thing I can understand, why do people prefer Sceptile over Blaziken? And I'm not telling this because I don't have any sort of grudge against Sceptile. It just feels like that. It just feels like the other two starters are just overshined by Sceptile for some strange reason. I can't understand that. I mean, come on, guys. He's just so good. Like, even my friends who like Pokemon at school told that, oh, come on, dude. We all know that any sort of water type could easily defeat him. And reluctantly, I had to agree. But they were wrong. When the Mega came out, it became the most overpowered starter, if not the strongest starter out of any generation. Blaziken took the spot immediately as the strongest starter because of his rare abilities, Speed Boost. Just set him up with his 2-stab moves, a coverage move, and Hone Claws, and that's all you need to do. You'll just sweep anything that comes in your path. Water types, gone. Any other typing is a dead in front of this thing. Blaziken, I have come a very a long way with Blaziken. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And peace out.